Hey guys, it's the Friendly Weirdo again, and we're doing another fan fiction review. Or reading, you know what I mean. And this one is one that was requested to me by a friend on DeviantArt, and it's called the Loud House fan fiction ever, which I'm stoked for because I have read before, and it's basically a parody of one of those fan fictions where Lincoln leaves after the ending of No Such Luck, and it's all the beats and all the bullshit that's all the same in some of these episodes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this and we're going to react to it like we usually do. Got it? Good. But if you don't, figure it out. Anyway, all this. Anyway, no, sorry, I'm at the middle of it for some reason. Anyway, Lincoln Loud woke up, sitting up on his bed and stretching his arms. Breaking the fourth wall, he says to the reader, I live with 10 sisters, and it's so annoying. I wish I was an only child. Boo hoo hoo, my life is terrible. Oh, woe is me. But I'm not a dramatic person or anything. He hops off his bed and hops down the stairs, ready to consume his breakfast, but as he makes his way to the kitchen, he spots Laurie on the couch and he freezes in his place. Lincoln's body became festered with anger as he saw what Laurie was doing. And it has like the colon and the couple of O's, so I'm assuming that's what it means. Anyway, his face turned red, his body began to shake with rage, and his fists began to tighten. The second he saw what Laurie was doing, every bit of Lincoln's happiness was flushed away and replaced with pure hate. Now, what was Laurie doing, you may ask? Laurie was breathing. That was the moment where Lincoln finally snapped. That's it! Lincoln screamed. He snatched Laurie's phone out of her hands, threw it on the floor, and stomped on it repeatedly until it broke into 1,000 pieces. Dude! Laurie stood up. What's your problem? I've had it with you, you bitch! Lincoln exploded, super out of character of him. All the sisters magically appeared in the room. Okay. Whoa, dude. What's dude? Problem, dude? Luna asked, a halo floating over her head. All the sisters were now surrounding the action. Lincoln huffed and puffed and blew Laurie's house down. No, he didn't do that. Lincoln huffed and puffed, pointing a finger at Laurie. Laurie Loud, I've had it with you. I'm tired with you. I'm tired of you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Hold on, Lenny tilted her head. What'd Laurie do? She breathed, Lincoln hissed. Everyone gasped. Luna turned angrily towards Laurie. You monster! How dare you inhale, then exhale? Luna gasped. Lisa says something irrelevant. All the siblings glared at Laurie as if she killed their dog. Laurie was confused. Lincoln stomped his foot. You know what? I hate all of you, except for Luna, because she's a fan favorite. I'm running away forever. All the siblings began to cry except for Laurie because she had no idea why everyone was acting like she was Satan. Please don't leave, Link, Luna begged, growing angel wings on her back because for some reason she's the only good one. Yeah, in these fanfictions, she's always the only one that's ever really good. Like, some of the sisters aren't the worst in those fanfictions, but Luna is like the one that's like a guardian angel form. It's weird. No, stay, mumbled Lucy. Lincoln, please, I love you. Lola ran up to him, trying to get him to stay. No! Lincoln jumped in the air and roundhouse kicked Lola in the face, sending her crashing through the nearest window. That's another thing that I found really weird in these fanfictions, that they always include Lincoln punching Lola in the face. Like, personally, Lola's my favorite character in the Loud House, and I never really pictured her as like a brat though. Like she is, but like she's not like Sarah from Ed, Edd n Eddy. She's actually likable and funny, but that's beside the point. The siblings stared at their brother, stunned. Lincoln gave them all a cold glare. I hate you all. I'm gonna run away. Ugh, I'm such a victim. Lincoln pulled a suitcase full of clothes out of his ass. He said his sisters and crawled out the window, running away from home. Wow, that's a way to make an exit. You may think that the sisters would be angry at Lincoln for blowing them up for an immature reason and physically abusing their 6-year-old sister, but no. They all turn around and blame Laurie for everything. This is all your fault, dude! Luna screamed in Laurie's face. Luna's a cliche fan favorite. She has to be on Lincoln's side to convince the reader to sympathize with Lincoln. Lola came crawling back through the window with a black eye from Lincoln's random attack, but in a desperate attempt to make Laurie seem awful to the reader, Lola rested her hand on her forehead and all dramatically and said, It's all my fault. Lincoln has never done anything wrong in his life, and we should all just blame ourselves, but mostly just Laurie. Lucy sighed. Even though this is completely irrelevant, I wanted to randomly tell everyone that I was the one that clogged the toilet with that princess book, not Lincoln. Lincoln is an angel, and you're all terrible people for thinking Lincoln clogged it, John. Everyone gasped at Lucy as if that unnecessary piece of information she shared was the most shocking thing they had heard in their entire lives. Lori blinked. So, I breathed, and now everyone in the house hates me.
Yeah, if you hadn't been such a terrible sister, Lincoln would have never ran away,
Lana argued.
All I did was breathe.
Lucy sighed. Lori made my brother leave. Now I have no choice but to make a suicide attempt just to add more drama to the story and make the reader more invested. Bobby then came out of the nearest closet.
Lori, I'm breaking up with you because you're mean to Lincoln,
Frowny face. He then walked up to Lori and punched her in the face before climbing out the window and never to be seen for the rest of the fan fiction. You took away our brother, Lori. We all hate you. Luna cracked her knuckles. Time to teach you a lesson. All the sisters cracked their knuckles and pounced on Lori, and the brawl turned into a moving dust ball with limbs sticking out of it every once in a while. I think he meant limbs. He probably meant limbs. Cut to Lincoln. Lincoln walked down the street, his suitcase behind him, miles and miles away from home. He didn't feel the tiniest bit bad about assaulting his sister and making all his siblings feel terrible. He didn't feel bad about being unfair to Lori. He saw himself as a victim. I'm such a victim. Oh, woe is me, Lincoln sighed. I hate all my sisters except for Luna because she's a fan favorite, and so I can't be mad at her. Breaking the fourth wall, he turned to the reader. Don't forget to comment on the story about how much of a defenseless victim I am and how my sisters, especially Lori, are awful and how I was right to leave. He sighed and kept walking, wondering where he was gonna ever end up. Author's note. OMG, I feel so bad for Lincoln while writing this, didn't you? Lori is such a terrible sister. How dare she breathe? Poor Lincoln. He has to deal with all this all the time. I hope Lori dies in real life on the show. I usually don't like violence, but Lola kind of deserved to get kicked through a window, you know? He tee tee. Stay tuned for the next chapter. It will be all about torturing Lori. Mwah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I'm going to stretch out this story and give it way more chapters than it needs because I care more about comments and views than I do my content. A big surprise will happen in chapter 491,628. Just you wait. Okay, that was a fake author's note. The real author's note is not like that, but that was just a fake author's note. So anyway, that was the fanfiction. It was hilarious and actually kind of well written for like a comedy fanfiction that really shouldn't be focused on like being, but it was very good. Like the descriptions, especially at the beginning, were very well done, and I think he really captured like all the cliches. Well, I mean, there was a bit of repetitiveness in it, like how Lincoln talks about Luna being the one and only sister he can ever really trust, but other than that, I thought he did a very good job writing this, and I think it really just captures how fucking stupid that some of these um Link No Such Luck post episode fanfictions are, because some of them are really just the worst. Like they're most of them are all the same. It's like those fairy tale fanfictions where Lucy feels weak, and so she has to leave the guild to get stronger. They're all the same, and they go through most of the same beats. It's ridiculous. It honestly is. But this fanfiction was hilarious, as you probably heard me. I was laughing throughout this entire thing, most of it, because this fanfiction was really funny, especially when you read it out loud, and just all the stupid stuff that happens in it. So anyway, be sure to check this one out, and please don't hate the writer for this. Just leave a constructive comment or whatever, but don't hate him because he worked on this fanfiction and he worked very hard. And he also has another one called Every Gravity Falls fanfiction ever, which I will probably also read for this. And so in the meantime, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, share it, and tell a friend. Until next time, I'm the Friendly Weirdo, signing off.